I'm 3 weeks post surgery. Not surgery. Well, yeah, surgery for me for my C-section. So I gave birth 3 weeks ago, and this is how small I am now. Don't mind the hole in this shirt. But yeah, I'm pretty much all my weight. Then some. There's my baby. Say hi, Jordy. He's a little sleepy right now. Giving birth, and sorry it took so long. I actually recovered from a C-section. I was in the hospital for close to 5 days. His birth was a little traumatic. I mean, actually, the birth itself, I don't really remember, just due to the fact that I went in there at 7:30 to jumpstart my labor because my blood pressure spiked. And yeah, he's making noise. And yeah, so they gave me something to dilate my cervix. They were like, oh, you're not gonna feel contractions until the morning when we start your Pitocin. So around 9 o'clock that night, I was in labor. For some reason, whatever they gave me jump started my labor for me, and there's a fly. Oh my god. But yeah, so my labor just it was going, and it was to the point where my contractions were a minute apart, and I got to 5 centimeters dilated. And one moment. This is Jordan. So yeah, my contractions got to 5 centimeters, and pretty soon they determined that, well, because the heart rate just kept spiking, I mean, it just kept dropping every time I would have a contraction, and they kept flipping me, rolling me, trying to do everything possible they could, and for some reason, it just didn't work. So oh god, like around 9 o'clock they determined I needed a C-section, and it took a minute to get me in there because my epidural, for some reason, didn't take on my right side, and I kept saying, I'm feeling cramping on my right side, is that normal? And they're like, well, we'll just keep giving you some more epidural stuff, and they just kept pumping me. Finally they had to knock me out, and my husband missed the whole thing because that's just how it had to be. And he was born at 10:25, and it's just a little missing. He was 7 pounds 5 ounces, which the whole time they kept telling me my baby was going to be really small. He was going to be 5 pounds 6 pounds, and for him to come out 7 pounds was amazing. And he's rolling on my shirt, buddy. You got my shirt all. Well, yeah. Sorry, baby. Sorry. So, right now he's 3 weeks old. He'll be a month old on Thursday. So he was born September 10th. My doctor took me out for work a whole week before his due date, which he was due on September 10th. So he actually was born on his due date. But yeah, they took me out for work because my blood pressure was just going up, and I was just swollen. I mean, I was swollen from before. For the whole month before, I was on bed rest, and I barely made my baby shower. I barely did my family photos. I barely did any of that. So for me, just getting to my due date was just, it was hard. And they wanted me to get as close to my due date as possible. Like I said, they thought he was going to be really, really small. So I think you're liking my shirt too much. So yeah, they thought he was going to be really, really small. And so that's why they didn't induce me until literally the day before my due date. And once he came out big, they realized the sonograms were not correct. And I knew something wasn't right because I was feeling so heavy. And I kept saying, man, he's feeling really heavy for 5 pounds. And he was 7. So right now he went for his little checkup, and he is 8 pounds 9 ounces. So he's getting big and he's getting heavy. So right now he has the hiccups. So that's why he's a little mad. So my weight actually came off and then some after I gave birth. So when I went back into bariatrics, a week after I gave birth, but it was a week on the day, she was just like, oh my God, you are small. You do not look like you just gave birth. You're walking around like you just didn't have a C-section. And I was like, you know, when I had my gastric sleeve surgery done, I was pretty much the same way. I was walking around just fine. And it killed me that I had to stay in bed for a whole 24 hours after I had him. And that bothered me so much. But they, it's protocol after you have a C-section, I guess. I don't know. But I was ready to get out of the bed. And, yeah, so she told me how many calories I'm supposed to have. I'm supposed to have around 1,500. And she was just saying a lot of people who have baby don't bounce back this fast. They don't lose their weight this fast. And I was like, you know, I attribute that to maintaining a good diet. Even though I had some days that I craved things I shouldn't have had. But I ate pretty well. And then my last month of pregnancy, I craved milk so much that I was having bowls of cereal every night before I went to bed. And actually multiple bowls of cereal throughout the day. But I just made sure that I was doing good. Even though my prenatals weren't going down as well as I would love them to. I don't know why that was. But for some reason, they just didn't go down. So, I'm trying to make sure my camera's not dark. But other than that, it was a pretty rough thing. Like I said, I swelled up. Like the last 3 weeks, I put on 15 pounds out of nowhere. It was just fluid. It was just fluid buildup. And I guess baby at the last minute. So, but I'm going to do a video for you guys just to show you some pictures of my last month of pregnancy because I really couldn't vlog from the bed like that. And I was just so tired. I was sleeping all the time. And the last month really just took a lot out of me. Just some of you who've been pregnant before would know. And yeah, it was just hard. And I tell people I had a very rough pregnancy. I had morning sickness throughout the whole thing. And I had a rough labor. Even though they gave me a sleeping pill, which that's why I don't really remember my labor at all. They gave me a sleeping pill after they gave me my whatever medicine to dilate my cervix. And I don't really remember that. Ambien just knocked me out. I would have a contraction, wake up, go right back to sleep. And then once I couldn't go back to sleep because my contractions were a minute apart, that's when they gave me the epidural to help me down, just because the contractions were just that close apart that soon. And I didn't want an epidural, but those were no joke. And it was like 0 to 10 really fast. And they were shocked that it happened like that. And they actually had to give me a shot to stop my contractions, just because of how he was doing. And then they checked me after so many hours on your contractions stopped. So that's why they do the C-section. And his cord was around his neck. So my little chunky monkey his little cord. But other than that, I'm not allowed to exercise for another 5 weeks. 4.5 weeks, 5 weeks. So I'm everyone knows me. I love to exercise, and throughout my pregnancy I really couldn't exercise. So this is like another month of what exercise. So, but I'm letting my body just tell me when, and just taking it easy because I don't want to hurt myself or anything like that. And I'm just enjoying the time with my baby, and I'm not really getting to sleep much. So that's yay. But I just want to check in with you guys and let you guys know I have my little Jordan, and he is so precious, and I'm so thankful that I was allowed to get pregnant. Like I said, after countless doctors said that I was not going to have a child on my own. He was conceived, and he was the best birthday present that I could have ever imagined. But like I said, on my birthday I found out I was pregnant, so it was just, I'm elated. I can't stop smiling and staring at him all the time. And I do attribute the surgery to why I conceived him, because I was, like I said, on birth control, and I don't know how it happened. But I'm thankful, and I just wanted to share you guys my little miracle child that was given to me. So I will be updating you guys in a little while. So you guys stay blessed, and you guys stay healthy, and I'll see you guys later.